Well, it's Friday. You join me in the middle of a field, Winborough, out ploughing. Be the last day on the Cumberland and Axion 870. Just see some of the ploughed work there. I'd put a little video together just to say about putting that 710 in the furrow on the Cumberland, and I hope you all enjoyed that. If there's any comments that you want to add or anything you want to say, just get in touch. It's good that the channel is growing. I think we're up to 500 subscribers now, so that's good. Thanks very much. I'm going to try and do a little bit more if I can. Anyway, this field is right next to the one where the Challenger broke down. That was Saturday, so that'll be a week tomorrow. We've got Bradley's going after the rubber coupling, the donut, and I shall be fitting it this afternoon, so as soon as he's got it. I mean, you can see I've just got headlands there to finish, and then one down there. There's about 3 or 4 runs down there to finish, and then I should be in the other field. And what I'm going to do is where the Challenger is, which is in the field next door, I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to start the other side of the field and then plough up to it so we can get done as soon as we can, because I don't think I'm going to get that part till about 3, and then it'll be about an hour and a half for me to fit it. Well, by the time I've done that and then, you know, made sure it's all right and finished the bit where the machines stand, that'll be getting on, probably losing daylight then, and so I want to just get a bit done so I haven't got that risk. Anyway, I'll go next door and you can see where she's been resting for a week. See you in a bit. Before I go next door and just show you where the Challenger's been resting, this field which I'm now ploughing up, there was all these bumblebees and insects and full of wildflowers and stuff in there. Well, anyway, you can see all these roots from the various different plants what were put in here, what they've done, look, and they've done a brilliant job. All these little fibres, they actually cracked it up, look. When you come along with the plough and it just shatters it. It's done a really good job, and it's quite stiff old land, this bit up here, with a bit of stone in it, so it's done a really good job. Really good job. You can see there, look, all the roots have got in there. It's done a really good job. But yeah, on this field, I forgot to mention, I had the tractor on, I can't remember what day it was now, but anyway, I had the tractor in the week, and the satellite was working brilliant. So we set the satellite up so I could run in the furrow with the tractor. And the next morning I came back to carry on over here and let the subscription run out. And you know, we didn't realise it at all. And so I was trying to get this signal, trying to get this AB line to boot up, and because it wouldn't work. So what I've done is this field here, look, is not on satellite. There's another one over the hedge is not on satellite, and then there's a real sort of meadowy piece which never normally ploughs that well, and I'm going to get the drone up and just have a little look from my own mind, and I will just put a couple of pictures on there as well, so we'll have a bit of a comparison with I think there's four fields that I've ploughed without satellite, and then there's about another 3 if not 4 with the satellite. So we'll see. I'll put a video out there and you'll be able to see. Just found one of these plants which was on the top there. Look at the root on that. Look. See, these are all the things that I'm ploughing in. Look, I know that one's Phacelia. I don't know many other ones. Someone will tell me what that one is. There's a Phacelia. Is that buckwheat, that one? But anyway, this is what we're turning in anyway, this sort of stuff here. So we're just going to go through the hedge and look where the Challenger just ended her day at Saturday last week it was. We'll go and have a look. So this is what I've been in the last 2 or 3 days. Go and have a look through the hedge. And there she is. That's where the coupling went. So she was into work and just come to a grinding halt. But we should have the part on the way as we speak. So this will be part of the video as we put it back together. Just a little bit on that coupling, really. I put a post out on the socials, and there's quite a few of you got back to me to say, you know, try this and try that. And George Sly came up, so we tried George, and he managed to source us a couple, and they were from America, from Memphis actually. So they've actually flown halfway across the world, like on an 8-9 hour trip on a plane, landed in Stansted, and then they've been sort of shipped back to his place at Hull Beach there. So yeah, thanks George for that. That was brilliant service, and also thanks for the guys who'd put me in touch with him. Really, that was really good of you. So yeah, appreciate that. So I mean, we've had a week down with the Challenger, but hopefully today we'll be up and running again. So that's really good. So you're joining me back in the 870, and yes, look, hand on the wheel this time. We're definitely not hands-free. We'll see how that works out as we go up the side of the hedge. And yeah, look, she's not working, no satellite today. There's the girls, they're coming in. Look, I just finished my lunch, so try and look where I'm going here. Anyway, next part of the video, that'll be putting that donut back on. Happy Friday, everyone. That's that one done. I think we'll just get the drone up and have a little look, see what it looks like. See if I've got some wiggles in there. just to add this to the video, look, we've got some meadowland which is right down the far end. Well, as I've just lifted out, that's quite heavy, so quite clean, the moldboards that is. And the other side, look, they are stuck. You can just see they're stuck there. I'll show the other end when I get back that way. Today has been one of them days with just red kites, buzzards, kestrel. Maybe you can see all in there. Yeah, you can see the row of straw there. That's due to that meadowland down the bottom there. It just does not score. It just, yeah, it's got stuck in there one year with a crawler as well. It's just so bad down there. But anyway, still managed to farm it. Buzzards there. Buzzards have red kites. Sorry, wobbly camera. Seems very strange. We're ploughing and we're in a tractor. Well, I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm trying to get caught up to the plough so that when the part comes, I can just get on with it and get it sorted. There's a bit of an interesting one with the two ploughs side by side. I wouldn't normally do this, but because I'm waiting for that part for the crawler, I thought I'd start at the other side of this field just to get caught up, so then I'll hopefully get that all back together and get both machines back to the farm today. So I'll show you the difference between the what's it called, the furrow widener. That's it, furrow widener, and then the lempkin without. So you can see there we've got the lempkin on the right there. If you just look, there are them W52 boards on there. So we got a nice clean cut furrow there. That obviously that's where she's been for a week now. So anyway, the part's on its way. And then we've got the Kverneland, which I've been using. I've actually just got a tram line there it's going through as well. So yeah, so I've got the Kverneland I've been using for quite a while now. And yeah, you can just see this in the tram lines up front furrow's a little high there, look. Yeah, the furrow wideners. So we can get that 710 Michelin VF tyre in that furrow, and you can see as well with a bit of forward speed that is, you know, you can get that in there quite nicely now. There's a sidewall, what it takes away, and there is the furrow, and you can see we're in not that deep here. You know, if we go any deep, you start bringing this sort of stuff up, so which you can't have. But yeah, it's funny old land about here. Look at all this. It grows well though. It really does grow so good. All the roots in there. Yeah. It's brilliant. You can just see that there is a bit of a tram line in there. See a little low there. Well, that's where that tram line is. But yeah, so there's the two ploughs side by side. That one there, I couldn't tell you how old it is, but that's fairly old. Still doing a good job. Up against the lempkin, which is what I use most of the time. I only rarely get that Kverneland out when it's too wet, so I can't go with a crawler. It's quite nice to use it in good conditions if you like. But anyway, we've got this little block done over here now, and they're just waiting for this part. And what I shall do, just so you know what I shall do in the middle here is I'm going to carry on going all the way down there now. Obviously turning to my left, that's with that, and I shall come all the way back up the field with only the front furrow in the ground, and then that'll just be leaving, you know, a tiniest little furrow there, and then I shall sort it out when we get this one all up and running. So then I shall just go all the way down the field, turn around, come back up ploughing normal depth, and then fleeting it off, so you won't see a furrow at all. And then of course I've got top and bottom headland to do, so there's still a little bit to do yet, but obviously we've got to get that repaired, or that part on. She does look a beast, both of them lined up. Say front end Friday. Anyway, just waiting for the part and we'll be back on it. Still no satellite, look. Just made it past. It's a bit funny going past that way. Anyway, should sort that out with the other one. Here comes the part. Here it comes. So here it is, all the way from America. Let's see what we've got. Between 8 and 9 hours in the air. That's what we're looking for. That looking good, Nick, as well. Huh. So we've got two. We've got two just in case. They are used, they are second hand, but they look pretty good. We'll see. There we are. So there it is, the donut. What's all the excitement about? So 2 days ago that was in America. I think it was Memphis. And here it is in Norfolk, mid-Norfolk, Wimborough. So we're going to put this donut on. It's going to go in there somewhere. I've got a bit of help with me today. Bradley's with us. Sorry, Bradley. We've got the bolts ready. Bolts in there. Let's do it. And there it is. There's the flywheel. All cleaned up, ready. You just got to get that coupling in there now. Which is here. Thank you, Bradley. We'll get it in. So here's the rubber coupling, which is going to go back up in here. Oh, it's not a lot of room. Just need to line that up. Which, there's the ring of bolts there. And it just fits in there just like that. Just get that across. I'm just going to need a screwdriver just to line that up, Bradley, please, if you can. We're just putting the donut on the flywheel. Just put the Allen key bolts in around the outside. Just got to do them up now. Bradley's putting the last one in. We're just doing these up with the Allen key now. Bradley is, good old boy. We're just tightening these hexagon bolts up underneath the 95E. Got this new coupling all the way from, well, it's not new, I keep saying new. It's second hand, it's a good second hand, so we'll see how it goes. It looks pretty good, so I'm really pleased with it. And more than anything, it's getting us out of a muddle, so we'll get that up and running. And just tightening these up, that one's good. There's two more that I can reach.
That looks quite tight in there, Mark.
That is pretty tight. Right, that's good enough. And then that one. Yep, that's tight enough. I can just get to that one. And I think we're just about there. Yep, I'm happy with that. Right, that's them done. We're just putting the guard back on, all the way around, all around the donut, ready for the shaft to be put back in place. We've got the bolts ready to go back on the shaft. The bolts there are going to go onto the drive shaft. We're just about ready to get that in there now. It's got to go across. You can see we've got the guard on. The donut is in place. Shaft is ready. I just got to get in there now and put it in. So I'm just going under the Challenger now. We've got this shaft which we've got to get around the back there. And just get that moved in the back there. So we just got the shaft in. And Bradley's taking the mickey out of my knife.
Ride London on it, mate.
Ride London on it.
Again.
Yeah, so we've got the shaft in, got a couple of bolts at the top, just holding it, and then we're going to get that UJ back in place, which you can see there. Look. We just got to get them off, and then jobs are good. So we're now just lining this shaft up. You can just see in there we're having a bit of a job to get them bolts in there. And we're sort of trying to line it up. And then we got these, where are they? Got those in there to get in. Look, we're getting there. Bradley's in there hiding, look, he's hiding up. Anyway, we just got the shaft back on and the UJ back together. I've got the gun here. Just do the last finishing touches on them. And then we've got that ring of bolts to do. And we're nearly there. Oh, boy, he's stuck under there, look. Poor old boy. Poor old boy. So that's it. We've got the shaft on. All done up. Bolts are done up on the rubber coupling. And that's what it should look like. So we'll give that a whirl. So 2 days ago, that was in America, in Memphis. And here it is in the UK. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant service from George Sly. So there it is. We'll just clear the tools up.
Yeah, I'll go put the stuff on.
Both of us as well. Yeah. Bit of a squeeze getting in there, but yeah, that's all done. We'll just clear the tools up and get it going. So there's the coupling, all in there. We just got to start the old girl up now and see how she goes. There we go. There we are, back in the 95E, just letting it warm up a bit. It's been here a week. Got to get used to this one now. Just to finish. We're just finishing these headlands off now, and you can definitely see that we're trying all 400 horsepower through the donut. That's for sure. But, anyway, I hope you found the video likeable and there's some help to you, and you can see what we're up to. You can also see that George Sly is a very good dealer to deal with. Got us that part over. It's really good. Anyway, we'll see you on the next video. Goodbye. So that's that field finished. Eventually, we had a few dramas along the way, but anyway, we got it done in the end. That's a bit of the headland, and to show you that's not all kind land that we do. There was some rough in there as well. But anyway, a road trip now back to Swanton Morley, and we'll see you in the next video. So we're now back to Swanton Morley. I got about another 40-minute journey back now, so you see me out on the road and I'm holding you up. Sorry about that, but farming goes on. See you all in the next video. Bye bye. So it's now 7:30. I just got back. from Wimborough, from a bit of ploughed work we had done over there. Just a bit of a recap on what's really happened. So we've been over there. This is another farm that we do to do some ploughing. So it's ploughing, which is going to come wheat, and then there's some overwintered ploughing, which will be spring barley, which is all done now. But of course we had that rubber coupling go, the donut go on it, some people call it. So that sort of put us back a little bit. So I've been out with the Axion 870 and 6 furrow Caverland. Been ploughing with that. Had them big 710 Michelin VF tyres in the furrow with them furrow wideners. So there's a little bit on that, which has done a good job. And then of course the satellite went down as well. So you know, I was ploughing for 2 days with no satellite, which, you know, it's not a problem, but you know, there's a few drone pictures up which I'll put on there. You can just see a little bit of a difference, but they're in much. I can still hold a reasonably straight furrow. So George Sly, he was the guy who got us the rubber couplings. They are second hand, and they are from America. I think it was Memphis, and that place there where what they shipped it across, and which was really good because they'd flown them. I think it was overnight. It was a 8 to 9 hour flight. They landed at Stansted, and then FedEx sent it up to his yard. And then we went and picked it up from his yard, and because Bradley gave me a hand to put the donut on, and then I managed to finish over there. So we're now back. So, you know, it's big thanks to George for getting the part here what we needed so we can get going. And you know, thanks for the shout out on the social media. Just to say about George. Because I never really thought, to be honest. Although we had a handful of people that we had rung round, and sort of people who know people, but that was a real task to get hold of a coupling. Because we could go to Finnings, and there was a 3-week wait for one of those, which I can't really see why. But anyway, that's what it was. So George has got us out of a muddle, which is, you know, thank you very much. Anyway, this is the end of the video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm a bit new to this YouTube, so talking to a camera. So if you like it, or you got any comments, just put them in the comments below, and I'll try and get back to you. I'm going to put a few more videos together, hopefully, and see how they go. But we should be into drilling next week, so there'll be something different on the back, something else going on. The drill will be going there, look, and you can see we've got the carrier in the back there, and there's a top down there somewhere, which is there. So I'll be pulling one of those, possibly the carrier, but we'll see what we're doing. Anyway, happy Friday everyone, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.